Hello everybody and welcome back to 007 Coins. This is James and I'm going to give you an update video on these medals. I did order a couple of the America's First medals. They're from the Revolutionary War, not these particular things, but they're just a remake of medals that they issued back in the day, we'll call it. But anyway, a couple of these I've already had. I did go over them in the last video. I was just going to give you an update of what I've got, and I do have a couple of more coming. So I'll have 7 different ones of these. There are 10 in this particular series, and I do love the Revolutionary War period, and that's where these are from. This one's Horatio Gates. Give you a close-up of this one. This is just going to be a really quick update. There's the back of that. And in the other video, I did, hold this up here. So in case you wanted to freeze the video, you can freeze it on some of the information that I have in the little pamphlet that comes with it. So anyway, this one I got also. This is Washington. I believe this is Washington before Boston. Okay, here's the other side of that one, and then the face of Washington. And I'm not sure, I'm not super familiar with these. It has a few little rough marks on it, but I think this actually was made this way. It's pewter, so it's going to age differently from some of your other coins, or it's going to tarnish differently. These are from the 70s, early to mid 70s. So I'm not sure if the coin actually started out this way or not. It looks like in the video it has scratches on it, but it looks like it's actually marked in the finish somehow, like it was made that way. Here's another one, real quick. All right, here we go. This is Nathaniel Green. I already had this one. Real quick, give you that look again. All right, and then this one here is one of the ones that's Anthony Wayne. That's the other side of that one. And then, of course, I already had these. I actually have 2 of these. This is De Fleury. And like I said, there's 10 in the series, and I do have 2 of these. And I just like the Revolutionary War, and I really don't. I don't really get into collecting too many of these, little special sets the Mint, put out. It's just, I think it's not, well, a waste of money is not probably the right thing to say, but these things never really hold a lot of value anyway, but I like them. They're really neat, and I'm thinking about actually getting some coin holders and putting these in some little flips or whatever to protect them a little better, because they don't have anything on these coins to protect it from any kind of scratches or my finger touching it. But quite honestly, I really don't care. I like the look of it. It has that old look to it. But anyway, I'll put these up and I'll put them on display on a shelf. So I've got some other stuff I can put it with, so it'll kind of go together. But actually, I wound up with 2 of these, and I did make a statement a while back on a video that when I do get doubles of stuff and things, and I really don't need to keep them, I'll give them away. So I'm going to give this away. Once we get, let's see, I think I have 13 or 15 subscribers right now. I don't have a whole lot, but if you'll share this video, with a bunch of other people, and maybe get some people in here to subscribe to the videos and share them and like them, and click the little bell icon that everybody says, I will go ahead and give this away as soon as I get to 100 subscribers. So it's a really neat coin. It's really a heavy coin. It's made of pewter, and as you know, pewter is a heavier metal. But anyway, I'll give this away once I have 100 subscribers, and all you have to do is hit a like and do a comment and just say, let's say, constitutional silver. Let's say that. Just put constitutional silver in your comment there. But anyway, I wanted to go over something really quick also. These Buffalo nickels and stuff like that. But I watch a lot of YouTube, and I'll watch a lot of you guys that are influencers on here, and I guess I'm trying to be an influencer as well. I want you to watch my videos, and I want to learn from you guys. Comment on my videos and my collections, and obviously I can't afford to collect every single thing out there. I do want to stack a little bit of silver. I'm learning from you guys what to get, and y'all keep it up. I mean, y'all are doing a fantastic job. Y'all are doing a heck of a lot better than I am. But anyway, hopefully that'll change in time. I can get better at making videos. I'm just filming this on my phone right now, and it's got a good camera, but I'm shaky, and I drop things a lot, and I apologize for that. But one of my YouTube guys, they were commenting on taking their daughter to the coin shop, and she got so excited over the different designs that our money has on it, and these buffaloes, there's only a few buffaloes that are really worth money, and a lot of these are just common dates and things, and they're not really worth too much more than the face value of the coin. And I kind of was thinking, I was like, my granddaughters got really excited one time when I gave them a Kennedy $50. They'd never really seen one before, and they're only 10 and 11, so they had never really seen one up close, and I gave them the Centennial one, and I gave it to them in one of these little plastic. These are plastic. They will ruin your coin, so don't put anything good in here. These I got from China on Temu. That was in a video that I made. They were really cheap, so I got them. But I put the flips in there. I had to cut the edge down a little bit because these plastic weren't quite big enough to fit them in. But I'm going to give them these today at church and see how they like these, and try to get them involved. Get your children involved, get your grandchildren involved, great grandchildren involved. Whatever you can do, get your friends, your neighbors, your whoever involved in collecting. It's a fun hobby, I think, and it could possibly be a profitable hobby if you wanted to do a side hustle, and buy these cheap, sell them high, whatever. I'm a collector. I don't like to sell stuff. I will sell doubles and things like I want to give this one away. I just want to pass on this set and see if somebody might like to collect them. But anyway, get your children involved, your grandchildren involved. Start them off cheap. These are 1936. They're commons, not worth a whole lot. These are in decent condition as far as a coin's concerned. But yeah, just see how they react, and introduce them to different designed coins. And let's keep this hobby going. I mean, that's the way to do it. I know that my father, I actually have a short story, and if you will indulge me just for a minute, I wanted a BB gun, a pellet gun, when I was younger. And my dad, he thought I was too young. He said, "Look, you're just too young for a BB gun or a pellet gun. I'm not going to buy it for you. If you want something like that, you're going to have to go and buy it yourself." So I set out to find out how I was going to buy my BB gun by myself. Now, this is back in the 70s, okay? So, it's a little different now. going to Walmart, you got to be 18 to just look at anything anymore. So, but I wanted one. So I took my dad's lawnmower, and he said I could borrow it as long as I bought the gas. So I went around to yards and cut grass and did all this stuff. But I did something a little peculiar. I wanted Kennedy half dollars. And they were very popular back then. They actually were handing these things out left and right at the bank. I mean, it wasn't like today where you hardly ever see one. You have to really go in there and ask, hey, do you have any, half dollars or dollars or whatever? So I took my Kennedy halves, and I saved up enough Kennedy halves in my lawnmower business at 12 years old, 13 years old, whatever it was. And I went into the store with my dad and I bought my pellet gun. And since everybody's probably going to ask, well, what did you end up buying? Well, Benjamin, I wanted to be a little different, and Benjamin came out with the pistol, the little pump pistol. I think you could only pump it, 6 or 7 times, but they came out with that thing. It looked weird, but that was the best kind of little pellet thing you could get at the time. It was very powerful. And so I got the pistol. I don't remember how much I paid for it back then. To me, it was a fortune. It was a lot of half dollars, I'll put it that way. But I kept that in my memory, obviously to this day. And it's a fond memory. It was my dad was teaching me a lesson I didn't realize at the time. I just wanted him to buy me a BB gun. Every other kid had one. Why couldn't I? So he was teaching me a lesson, and I appreciate that lesson. And so, get out there and teach your children, teach your grandchildren. There's a lot of kids out there, they just don't know the values anymore. And especially the values in lessons. So teach your children, teach your grandchildren, bring them to the coin shop with you. Let them look around and kind of look and see what they're looking at. And if it interests them, start them off with something like this. It's cheap. It's not a big expense to teach your children or your grandchildren the value of even holding on to your past. So anyway, I threw my 10 cents in, and hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you'll share my video and you'll subscribe to my channel. And remember, look through your pocket change. It could change your life like it did mine. Happy hunting.